Here with A&M-Commerce head football coach Colby Carthel as the Lions prepare for the trip to Angelo State. Looking back at the Western New Mexico win, great special teams performance all around. Every phase of special teams, including another special teams player of the week in the conference. Talk a little bit about Hector Dominguez and Christoph and Sean Hooks and all those guys who did a great job on special teams.
No, we had a really solid game in the special teams facet of it. There were still a few mistakes. Buck Wilson ran out of bounds on a kickoff return at the 2-yard line and kind of crushed our average there. But no, it was really good. Hector punted the ball like I've never seen. I've never seen a punter average 60 yards per punt on, I think, 4 or 5 punts it was. So did a great job. Hooks finally got in the end zone. We knew we'd been close to breaking one. And, those guys get their name called, but there's 10 other guys on that field that are doing a great job. And our guys take pride in that. I think 3 of the 4 facets, we're ranked in the top 10 in the nation with our special teams units. So we're going to keep pushing hard, and that's a good way to get an edge in a ball game.
Heading down to Angelo State, seen them twice every year for the last 2 years. All 4 games have been extremely close. What makes these games against the Rams so close lately?
Oh, just good pitching in the later innings. Keeps it tight. But no, it's they've got a great ball club and a great coaching staff. Coach Wagner and those guys do a tremendous job and recruit really well. And so it's 2 good programs going against each other, and it usually comes down to the last possession or sometimes even closer than that, it seems like. But it's a fun rivalry, and we've enjoyed playing them, and it's going to be fun to go back to San Angelo. We've played out here, I think, the last 3 times, so it'll be good to get back and play a game in San Angelo.
Speaking of getting back to San Angelo, is it always kind of weird playing against your alma mater?
It's a neat experience, being a grad of Angelo State, the Harvard of the Southwest, as we used to call it out there. But there's a lot of, it's a great school and some great people out there in San Angelo, Texas. So it's always fun to see some old faces from back in the day and kind of reminisce a little bit. But it's a neat place to play. I'm excited to play on campus and that new stadium they got going there. So it's a good deal, good homecoming.
Talk a little bit about our team on the way down there. Anything you've seen that's changed hugely from week 1 to week 8, and how do you feel about our improvement so far all season?
Well, we're 6-1 and ranked in the top 10 and doing some really good things. But as coaches and as a team, we're almost, we're still hungry for a little more. We don't feel like we've played our best game. We've improved on some things week to week, but we've yet to put together a solid 60 minutes of football in all 3 facets. So that's why we coach and why we play and why we practice. So we're hoping to put that game together hopefully this Saturday, because I think this team has a lot left, and we're hoping to get that out of them and continue to take this thing to the top.
We've had great fan support on the road, at home, and somehow this year Angelo is our shortest trip for a road game. What are some things that the great Lion fans traveling should expect out of this game?
Oh, I just think a good quality football game between 2 really good football teams, and so I expect it to be a hard-fought, fun game and exciting to watch on both sides of it. And always get some good food out in San Angelo, Texas too. So Zender's Daughter's just right across the street, and lots of good eating out there in San Angelo. So people should have a great time that make the trip out there.
All right, Coach, we'll talk to you after the game in San Angelo.
Appreciate it.